Hi guys, welcome to an Urban Viking cider review. Today's cider is one I picked up in Tesco. I've never seen this before. It's from Kopparberg. I've had their vintage pear cider, which is pretty nice. I can't recall if I reviewed it, but it's a really nice perry. And I saw this one. It was a sweet vintage, coming in at 7%. And I believe their perry was 7% as well. So it'd just be interesting to see their take on it, because I'm a bit of a sucker for sweet flavours anyway, so I'm assuming this is going to be pretty tasty. For those obviously outside of the UK, Kopparberg's almost like you can't really sort of relate it to like Budweiser of cider, but it's like a very easy to get hold of cider, and it's sort of, I don't know if snobs look down on it or not. I'm not really that, I don't really know that much, but you know, it's in lots of pubs, and just thought I'd give it a go. So yeah, wow, some of that apple straight away. Yeah, it's a bit of a guilty pleasure, Kopparberg. I mean, when I was younger, it was like one of my favourite sort of ciders, because it was so sweet and it just didn't taste like alcohol. So anyway, cider in a glass, as you'd expect. Very, very pale golden colour. Let's give it a nose. Straight away you're getting those sweet, lovely sort of almost like golden delicious apple smells. There's a little bit of woodiness as well. It's probably coming from, obviously, because it's vintage, but it's very sort of mild. It's not sort of in your face like a Henry Weston's vintage or anything like that. So you're getting like a lovely sort of sweet apple smell, sorry, and a little bit of woodiness. So let's give it a go. Cheers, guys. This might be a good one for the summer. It's a lovely sweet cider. It really, really is. But what it doesn't tell you is that 7% is very well hidden. Nice sort of zesty carbonation as well. Sort of medium to high, which is what you expect from a cider, because it makes it refreshing. You're getting those lovely sort of sweet apple notes. The only thing I would say which is going against it a bit is because that sweetness tends to taste a little bit artificial. It doesn't taste like fresh apples. I don't know if they use, I don't know if they even know if they use apples in this. I should have looked at the can. Hang on, let's fill up the rest of this thing. I'll have a quick look on the side. Sweet vintage apple cider contains sulfites to preserve freshness. Crafted to deliver a bold and refreshing burst of crisp apple flavour in every drop. Skål! Trying to find ingredients, but I can't see anything. Yeah, it does taste really sweet. If you like sweet ciders, this is going to be all, you'll be all over this. Like I say, 7%, so you need to be a little bit careful with them. Pardon me. Yeah, it's just that sweetness is a little bit slightly too sweet. But it's so easy drinking, it really, really is. Doesn't taste like a big cider at all. The more I'm drinking it, that sweetness is sort of starting to mellow a little bit, so I'm giving it a bit more of a natural flavour. So all in all, that's decent. I'll definitely drink this again in the summertime. I can't remember how much I paid for a can of it. I think it was like £2.50 or maybe even £3 a can. I can't remember, but I'll give that a 7 out of 10. That's a nice little cider. Hopefully the cider drinker Ricky hasn't tried this one, so I can see what he thinks of it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon for an Urban Viking ale cider drink review. Cheers.